Welcome to the Dietitian's Table. This brand new podcast launches this summer, and before she starts the conversations you'll hear on the show, we want to introduce the voice behind the mic. She's a registered dietitian with a global journey, from Lebanon to France to London and now San Diego. She's worked across clinical settings, mastered the science, and still makes space for real-life joy in food. More on that later. She brings heart, humor, and honesty to every conversation, and today she's here to share her own story. Meet Joy, the co-founder and host of the Dietitian's Table. Joy, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
What's something people might be surprised to learn about you?
I'm obsessed with food, like truly. And if you put a plate of fries in front of me, it's over. I know people don't expect that from a dietitian, but food is joy for me, and fries just happen to be my love language.
What's a daily ritual or habit you can't live without?
I would say my morning coffee. And it isn't just about caffeine. It's a ritual. It's that quiet moment where I have time to gather my thoughts and take a moment for myself before I start the whole busy day.
What inspired you to pursue a career as a dietitian?
You know, I've always been drawn to the medical field. I've explored a career in pharmacy or maybe becoming a doctor, but nutrition just spoke to me one day on a personal level. Everyone has a relationship with food, and food is part of our lives, and I wanted to make that relationship healthier and more empowering for everyone.
Run us through your education, your credentials. What makes your approach to nutrition unique?
I first started my career in Lebanon as a dietitian, and then I spent 2 years in France where I earned my master's degree. Then I went to London to get a master's practitioner in eating disorders and obesity. And I've been working in San Diego in a hospital. It's been 2 years. So having worked in different countries with diverse cultures and populations, I've developed an approach that blends evidence-based practices with empathy and a real-life perspective for sure.
We all know advice on nutrition is constantly growing and evolving. How do you stay grounded and motivated with all the changes happening around you?
My number one motivation is my family, my husband, my son, the people really close to my heart, and also the people I work with. My colleagues are incredible, motivated, passionate. We learn so much from each other and we grow together. And also seeing patients make progress, that never stops being rewarding, and it's a daily reminder of why I do what I do.
Where did the idea for the Dietitian's Table come from?
Well, weirdly enough, it's my husband's. It was my husband's idea. He pitched it to me like he was on Shark Tank. And he had an elevator pitch ready, he had a binder and everything, and I was sold. I gave him an offer and he accepted, and that's how it all started.
Now let's talk target audience. What kind of conversations do you want to bring to the table, and who is this podcast for?
This podcast is for anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed or confused by nutrition and health advice. And it's just me having honest conversations about food and habits and the why behind people's choices. And I also offer gentle guidance and meet them where they are. So you can say it's like sitting at a table with a friend that just happens to be a dietitian.
What makes this podcast different from others in the health and wellness space?
Well, first and foremost, I'm not trying to push a trend. I'm not trying to push a specific diet or anything like that. I just want to create a safe space for people for guests to come and show up and talk about their nutrition journey in a judgment-free setting. And I want to keep things real, respectful, and practical.
What's one thing you hope every listener walks away with after tuning in?
I would say the most important thing is nutrition isn't a one-size-fits-all. Everyone is on a unique journey, and it's shaped by their culture, their background, their needs, their goals. So I really hope each episode helps both guests and listeners learn something new and gain a deeper understanding of their nutrition journey.
Joy, thank you so much again for joining us today and giving the audience a chance to get to know the host and the voice behind the mic before the show drops this summer.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And if you're ready to share your nutrition journey, if you have a unique perspective on food and health, or simply just want to join this judgment-free space, I invite you to apply through thedietitianstable.com/apply or through the link below. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media at The Dietitian Stable so we can stay connected and get those conversations started. Thank you.